Materials designed for face-to-face environment. Inicio Step 1 to look into for designing teaching materials by Vanessa Caroline Marquez Jimenez.
What should English language learning ELT materials have? The learning and teaching of a foreign language has always been associated with the use of materials to facilitate their learning, whether they are printed texts, as it is proven that it allows them approach not only the language they are studying but also their culture. However, through online activity it is also possible to develop audio activities to improve listening in students. However, to learn a foreign language is no longer the exclusive responsibility of a teacher. It is also necessary to provide environments for the students to be motivated to use it. In fact, with a clear purpose, this positive trend in the use of materials is further consolidated, since with them students' learning is facilitated and they are also recognized as a fundamental tool for practicing the language, knowing the contents, and developing autonomy to the extent that materials students' interaction is facilitated. Please explain the meaning of the following questions. Proposal for principled approach to the development of ELT materials. Foreign language teaching is, along with bilingual and intercultural education, one of the main educational acts in the overall educational pictures. According to UNESCO, everyone has the right to know their national language thoroughly and to have a good knowledge of another language, preferably a language of international communication that allows them, in addition to the national culture, they receive for access to world culture and universal dialogue.
Experience tells us that learning and teaching a second language is not as important, and that for the attainment of this purpose a correct methodology and the use of a didactic strategy that enhances adequately the linguistic and communicative skills of the students, ensure dispose of the material and human resources, will always facilitate the work of the teaching staff and the acquisition of competences by the students.
Normally, the social context in which teaching develops plays a role fundamental in these phrases. We can identify mainly two environments for the acquisition of a foreign language: the natural context, where there is contact direct with the second language, and the context formally, where we hardly have contact with native speakers and we move forward in our learning thanks to the formal teaching of the language and to teachers specialized. In this study, we will pay attention in addition to the methodology used in EFL context to the importance of the Bialystok 2001 identifies different types of bilingualism according to the relationship of the different events involved in the type of communication that occurs. Both aspects of individual bilingualism that are linked to the age at which learning begins second language are, on the hand, simultaneous bilingualism, and on the other, bilingualism sequential. The simultaneous occurs when the child begins his bilingual journey from the birth or before 3 years of age. That is, both languages are acquired as the first language during the stage of language development, according to Adela Bauer, 2007. This opinion is the most precocious and natural. Second shot by linguists sets the age, the beginning of learning a foreign language after 3 years. In this opinion, there is no single way to achieve the mastery of the second language, but it's given so formal or informal means in the community or at school. The second language begins to work once the mother tongue is learning and the communicator's competence is assimilated. Students age in the beginning of learning the second language.